Chloe Demiro, say the victual. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. And today, your older than the average duck YouTuber is going to be doing her favorite thing, which is looking at new releases and navigating in no-buy, but still enjoying the view, so to speak. If that's what you're into, you know what? You're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. All right, so here we are, ready to talk about new releases while on a no-buy. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love looking at new releases, but as somebody who is now on a year-long no-buy, I'm just going to be like window shopping, peeking, sneaking up from behind to take a look at it. So let's look at some of the new releases that have been tempting me, but I just don't need. Do I want them? Of course I do. But do I need them? So I usually get either things from the brands I follow, Makeup Release Radar, Teresa Mulhern, and Trend Mood. This time I think I got a lot from Makeup Release Radar. I think they were really on the ball, at least for the things that I like to look at. So the first thing here, and I'm going to throw you a picture of the collection here, is one of my favorite things, and that is liquid blushes. So this is from MBA Cosmetics. I have never bought anything from MBA. I have seen, I think, a couple things on YouTube in and about, but I have never bought anything from them, so I don't know what they're like. So if you've used them before, say something down below. So we've got here, it's the Colorate Concentrate Liquid Blush. You can get a complete bundle with a liquid blush brush. Say that 10 times fast. And yeah, so includes the colors Amour de Melocotton, Guava Mama, Freshest a Daisy, Let That Mango, and it's acai, but it says acai you later. So that's another tongue twister what we got here. But it's a medium to full coverage liquid blush which adheres to the skin with its serum-like texture and releases a fresh flush of color. There's a lot of tongue twisters in here. It says their formula is drenched in hyaluronic acid, which I love, that provides a bouncy and hydrated appearance to the skin, a high percentage of unique silicones which allow for longer playtime, which is always nice, especially if you put on too much and you want to blend that sucker out, creating the most blendable and blurring liquid blush formula on the market. Wow, that is temptation. So I showed you the picture of all of them, but then here are the two that I really like. So this lighter shade here is the one that is Amour de Melocotton. And then the second photo here, which is the one that I really, really like, is Let That Mango. They also have a couple other shades here. They've got a pinky one that is Guava Mama. They've got a kind of reddish one that's Freshest a Daisy. And then the purple one is Acai You Later, which again, tongue twisters. I got this one from Makeup Release Radar. Anyways, this looks really nice. The packaging is adorable. And let's see here. Oh, it's available now at MBA Cosmetics. Its price is $100 for the bundle or $20 each. Was there a picture of the brush? No, I didn't see, unless it means that these things have a brush inside. I can't see inside, but anyways, there we go. So those are very tempting because I do love me a blush, especially when they're orangey, mango-y. Yeah, that's my vibe. But are we gonna buy it? Nope. So let's see what else was in Temptationville. All right, this is pretty. Let's pop up a picture here. So this is a Winter Wonderland, and this is from MBA Cosmetics. This is another brand that I've not heard of before. It's 12 shades, as you can see here, very wintry with, you know, some icy blues and, you know, shimmery grays, a little bit of light purple, very, very nice. So there's 6 mattes, 4 duochromes, and 2 shimmers, and not too shabby. It's $40 for 12 shades. That isn't too bad. So this is, yeah, their Winter Wonderland palette, and it's available on December 7th, which I believe is Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, which I can't remember. I think it might be 2 hours ahead of me. So it would be 2 p.m. PST, I believe. You have to go double check that, but here we go. Here's showing some of these swatches and the color story. And then the Winter Dreams palette. Oh, no, Winter Dreams, Winter Wonderland. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so again, it was 12 shades, 6 mattes, 4 duochromes, 2 shimmers for $40, and it will be available on Wednesday. She is very pretty. Now, while I love it and the price is right, I think the reason why, even if I wasn't, well, if I wasn't a no buy and I had money to spare, of course I would buy it because I'm an idiot. But this color story is very beautiful. But I think if I look through some of my Sugar Drizzle polish and some of my other makeup brands, I think I'd find some of these colors. I think even though the quality probably isn't as good as this, I do have a couple She Glam palettes that have kind of that color story. So I think color story wise, this is something that I have, maybe not in this exact configuration, but I think I could definitely dig around my collection and could probably mimic this pretty closely. But it is very beautiful. And I've never heard of MBA Cosmetics. So if anybody has, again, comment below. Let me know what you think, if you've bought anything from them before, and if that's something a year from now, a brand that I should look into. So speaking of winter things, and I think this is where I got myself confused because I remember looking at this, and this I got through Indie Makeup Hotspot, and this is it's a collaboration with Brittany Huffman, who I'm going to assume is a makeup artist, and Ensley Rain. And this is the Winter Dreams palette, which is 21 dreamy shades inspired by cosmic winter solstice, featuring a selection of whimsical multi-chrome, sparkly duochromes, glistening diamond chromes, never heard of that, and velvety matte and shimmery shades. The palette will retail for, keep your hat on, $89 US. Yikes! That is over $100 Canadian. I would say 110 Canadian. Now, is it stunning? Yes. Is the color story great? Yes. Is the packaging beautiful? Yes. Is the price probably because there's multi-chromes and duochromes in it? 100% yes. I really like how it's got some really dark, lots of darkness to it. It's got some shimmery lights, a few midtones. I think this is a really good color story. Yeah, definitely kind of winter, from the light blue-skied winter days to the dark, slightly cloudy winter days. I think this is really pretty. And yeah, and it's Ensley Rain Cosmetics, and rain as in monarchy rain, not as in weathery rain. So anyways, if you want to take a look one more time, there is that beautiful palette. And yeah, the price is much, so I think unless I won the lotto, I don't think an $89 US palette is where I would go. But if money was no object, this would be an add to cart. And yet again, another brand that I haven't heard of. There's so many great indie brands out there. And I will ask you again, if you've used them before, put them down below. Thank you. All right. I don't have a lot, but I do have a few more here. Now, this one here, there we go. This is from the Collective Cosmetics, and I'll show you the photo here. It's available now. There are 3 4-pan palettes. So one is like gold, green, and red. We've got one that's pink blues with also a little bit of, it seems like a green. And then this bright colory one with pink, purple, orange, and a maybe like a turquoise blue or a dark blue, without seeing swatches, which I don't have any here. I won't tell for sure, but I'll show you a close-up of the quad that I liked best, and this was that bright shimmery one. I cannot resist a orange. And that purple looks like it almost could be a duochrome because I can see some pink in there. So again, this is the Collective Cosmetics. I'm on a roll here for brands I have never seen before, never heard of before, but wow. So this one is a stunning arrangement of 4 exquisite shadows, mysterious, personal, and dazzling, meant to be worn alone or in unison. And it's introducing the amulets, our beautiful quads, and there's 3 types. So there's one called Tourmaline, which is inspired by colorful gemstones. This quad features a shifting sparkling blue violet, a satin red fuchsia, a deep matte blue, and a fiery copper. So that looks to be the one that I showed you a picture of that I really like. Legend has it that Tourmaline was believed to be colorful because it traveled down a rainbow, collecting every color along the way. Oh, that's very sweet. Then there's Jasper, and it's like the spotted stone. Our quad is reminiscent of ruby reds and deep greens abundant in the stone, featuring a black and shimmery red, a matte fur green, a foiled warm gold, and a semi-sheer light tan. This quad evokes the intense historically Jasper. Okay, historically? Oh, okay, I forgot the period there. The intense. Then it says, historically, Jasper was believed to help people discern against forgery and dishonesty. All right, and then the last one is Alexandrite, and it is believed to be a stone of good fortune, change, and renewal. Our quad contains a beautiful plum black, a shimmering aqua blue, an iced amethyst, and a sheer matte olive green. Now, all of them do look beautiful. It's available now at the Collective Cosmetics, and they're $24 each, which is not bad actually for an indie quad. The pans look pretty good. I don't see sizing, but they look like, at least in the photo right there, they looked like a good size pan. So if I wasn't in a no buy, I would at least try one of them. Yeah, maybe the one with the greens or all the ones with all the shimmery colors. I don't know. Very pretty. So again, another brand that I have not tried. All right. So this one is kind of fun. So I'll show you the one photo here. And this one I saw in 2 places. I saw, first I think I saw it on Teresa Mulhern, and then I saw it on Makeup Release Radar Official. So you can see here, there's 6 tubes here, and you would think they would be eyeshadows, and you would be wrong. So this is from Chaotic Cosmetics, and this is introducing our first ever chrome cream liquid lipsticks. This formula is super pigmented and creamy, dries to a chrome metallic-like finish, waterproof and long-lasting. Cruelty-free and vegan-friendly, which I love. And apparently there's 10 grams or 0.35 ounces per. And it says best used on dry exfoliated lips. Apply loud lipstick directly to lips. Use tip of applicator to sharpen any edges. Wait 30 seconds for the product to dry before layering a second coat, which makes sense. Buildable coverage, best removed at the end of the day with a waterproof makeup remover or oil-based cleanser. Or eat a veggie burger, that'll do it. And here's this strange photo. And I've been seeing this a lot lately where I guess, I don't know if makeup artists use them to learn, but they're like, you know, it's like faces, eyes, mouths on this weird skin-like latexy substance. And anyways, it kind of shows what it would look like on the lips, but they're not real lips. And there's a few shades of that green in particular, and then that kind of on the the 2 on the bottom, this kind of blue with purple. I think they're both blue with purple, but one's a dark blue with a darker purple, and the other one looks like a light blue with a light purple. But those are really pretty. They're $16 each, and they're available right now for pre-order at, again, Chaotic Cosmetics. All right. So I think I got 2 more things to go. So a whole collection came up, but this is what I liked in the collection. So it is from Trixie Cosmetics, and aka Trixie Mattel, and this is their 6 Sphere synthetic brushes in a handy candy bag. It's so cute. I have a friend that bought it, so I'm curious to see it when she gets it. The perfect stocking stuffer for you or your bestie. And then it says shop it Thursday at 5 p.m. That was last week. She's out. And I think it might even have been part of her Thanksgiving sales. So the set includes the metallic pink candy shaped bag. There's a short smudger brush, a dense blending brush, flat tapered packer brush, an angled setting brush, a buffer brush, and a round powder brush. So you get your 6 brushes, and then you get the bag and the 6-piece Sweet Treats brush set. What is technically $60, but at least on Cyber Monday, I saw it for $35. I was very tempted, but I got some brushes somewhere else. I'll do an unboxing when I get them. So there we go. Yeah, again, if I wasn't in the market for the brushes for those other the ones that I did order, but if I was in an order for some beautiful pink brushes, I would definitely do these. I have her highlighter brush and a bronzer brush that I bought with her bronzer collection, and I really, really love it. I use the bronzer one every day. So I know her brushes are good. So if that was something that you've been wanted to, or you're still interested in, you never know, there might be sales for Boxing Day and stuff. Definitely check those out. Now, finally, this is a brand that I've been, oh no, not finally. Oh, I'm a liar. Look at me lie like a rug. Did I delete the one photo? It's in there somewhere, but I will pop it up here. This is from Martine Cosmetics. It's the Martine Feduski. It launches today, so it should be already out by the time you see this video. It is all in French, but it looks like it's 18 colors. It's limited edition, and it's supposed to be a mix of traditional Christmas, a bit of a cozy feel, a little bit of kitsch, but that is the Martine Cosmetics palette, and I've been really wanting to try them. They had 2 other ones previously that I've really wanted to try. They are a little bit more on the pricing side. So I did watch some sales on Beauty Bay to see if I can get it like super dirt cheap, but it hasn't come in a price enough that I want to pay. I know that sounds horrible, but when you buy so much eyeshadow and you don't have a lot of money, you know, each purchase you have to think your way through. But anyways, I have the picture there of this palette, and it's just got, it's a nice actual mix. As you can see, it's got some reds in there, some kind of like ochre colors, some green, some blue, white. I think they're trying to cover all the Christmas season colors in there. That matte yellow looks really pretty, but again, I've been really wanting to try them. And then I found this on Martine Cosmetics. Now we're on to the last thing on my list. This is a brand that I have been obsessed with the last little while. Where am I going? I bought their mystery box, which I'm still waiting for. So hopefully it's shipped, but it's probably going to be a week, maybe 2 weeks till I get it, depending on what's happened because of everybody going crazy on Black Friday. But this is from Ace Beauté. And then this is their Cosmic Collection. It's limited edition. There's 2 palettes within it. There is the Aura palette, and then there is the Envy palette. So the Aura palette, I'll pop this one up here. They're both $34.99. The Aura palette is a mix of purple, a little bit of grungy green, a little bit of like I don't know if I'm going to call it an ochre red, and it's available now, and it says the Aura palette, wield the glow of the stars and command celestial hues with the swipe of a finger. And then the second one, the Envy palette, is challenge and defy expectations with unpredictable shifts and tones that will leave them whispering. And this one is a beautiful color story of greens, grungy yellows, some blues. It has a little bit of a frosty feel to it. These are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and you were able to get them in a set as well. So they were $34.99 each, or $69.99 for the set, which then they had on sale for $65.99. So that was $4 off. But then it says on sale and sold out, so it may have been different. Who knows? But anyways, I've been obsessed with And here I'll show you a picture of the two together. So I've been obsessed with Ace Beauté recently. I had bought some stuff through Poshmark, a couple of their palettes, and I bought something at one of their sale before Black Friday, and then I ended up breaking down and getting a mystery bag. I'm crazy. I know. This is why I'm on a no buy. But I mean, if they're like Colored Rain and maybe in their mystery bag they put some new releases in. If I got one of these two, or both of these, because the mystery bag says 2 palettes, I wouldn't be unhappy. I'd be really happy. But they won't do. It'll be some of their older palettes, and since I only have 3, hopefully it won't be those 3. But now looking at these color stories. So now the Envy one, there's just enough of it to kind of match up with my Oceanic palette. So I'll post a picture somewhere, and then you can compare, and then you can see that they both have blues in them, they both have greens. Granted, the Envy palette has more shimmery greens. This one just has 1, and in there it has 2, which I had hoped one like this in this palette would have been nice, and then it's got some blues in there, and then it's got some grungy, like some yellow and brown in there. So I guess these could kind of be close about. So color story wise, they're not the same, but they're close enough where I can just keep using my Oceanic palette and be absolutely thrilled. And then I also have the Sample Beauty Hydra something palette, and it also has some of these pretty colors in there. So I think I'm kind of good technically. And then the second one, the Aura palette, I have a couple Lethal Cosmetics palettes. So this one I created on my own. So this would get me some of the, it has some like yellowy shades, and the same thing for the other palette. Some yellowy shades in there, which are nice. It's not quite the same, but I'm just saying you can kind of mix and match. I didn't go through my whole collection. And then I have some more here, some of the kind of the purple shades. So like that purple shimmer that they have in there. This one's pretty close. Some shades of purple. Like, so if I dig through my collection of all different brands, I could probably find the majority of these colors. So even though I love the quality, the new Ace, this is the old Ace Beauté, but old formula, new formula, I like both of them. I have no issues with either of them, but it could be because I just use them different than other people, but like I don't use crazy looks. I don't know, but I had no problem with either of the formulas. But anyways, if you take a look here, this is absolutely stunning. But like I said, if I dig around, I could pull some colors from here, some other palettes, and I could probably create almost these exact palettes. I think I have the majority of these colors, maybe not 1 or 2 of them, but if I would be looking now to buy a palette, now that my eyeshadow collection is big enough, and then I have some singles, that unless it's a color story that I've 100% never seen before and I couldn't build in my collection, I think I'm kind of at the point that taking a year off and enjoying what I have is the way to go. But because I love looking at new releases, I'm just going to keep looking at them and keep talking about them. And then I hope if I rationalize it, it's going to help me keep the no buy going for the year. So anyways, that's enough of me babbling. That's enough of me talking about new releases. If you're getting any of these, got any of these, interested in any of these, let me know down below. And then if you're a YouTuber, post me a link to your video so I can live vicariously, because I'm going to be buying nothing. So the things that I bought on Black Friday, I'm going to have to savor them. But anyways, that's it from me today. If you'd like to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe hit that notification bell, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still talk makeup together. As always, behave, make good choices,